Okay, Bob, still cooler today, but tomorrow we start warming up.
Yeah,
Nice.
and we got some much needed rain. Some lawns were looking kind of dry there for a while, but I think they're looking a lot better now. And looking pretty good for Father's Day coming up on Sunday. Here's your forecast, looking at sunshine with a high near 78 degrees on Sunday, June the 19th. Don't forget Father's Day, and summer begins Monday. Here's our weather headlines. Some lingering showers this morning, a warming trend kicking in, and downright hot next week. We had some rain last night, kicked in the Boise area about the 5 o'clock hour until just before midnight. That's when it started tapering off, and now the showers pretty much dodging the Boise area. Future radar has the possibility of some showers real close by, but you can see for the most part they'll be dodging the Boise area. Best chance of some showers over to the west and over to the north, and just kind of spotty in nature. We even have the possibility of some more mountain snow for McCall. Snow level is pretty high though, about 7,000 feet, and we showed you the snow on top of Greenwich Mountain earlier. That was pretty impressive for just a few days away from summer. 47 degrees, winds at 7 miles per hour, humidity at 86%. And for this Thursday, June the 16th, we're forecasting a high of 67, well below normal, which is 81. And there's our record high into the triple digits. Won't be long before we're back in the 90s, though. We had 0.10 of an inch of precipitation from yesterday, but we're behind for the month by just over 1/4 of an inch, and we're also behind for the water year in Boise. Water year goes back to October 1st, and we're over 1.25 inches behind. Here's our satellite radar map. What's been giving us the cool temperatures? This low pressure trough the last few days. Also a little bit of rain, mainly tracking to our northwest, but a high pressure ridge building over the Four Corners area will give us some warmer temperatures, as you saw for that Father's Day forecast. Here's our futurecast for today. In general, skies clearing up. There's 5 o'clock. Most of the showers confined to locations well to the northwest and to the north. West Central Mountains could see some unsettled weather today. And Boise, again on Saturday morning, we have a slight threat of some showers as a weak disturbance moves by, mainly tracking to the west and to the north. And then looking pretty good for Father's Day. The other story, the temperatures a little on the cool side for today, with Boise's high topping out in the mid to upper 60s. And then for tomorrow, we're looking at temperatures a little bit warmer, some 80s showing up there, like in Mountain Home. And then our temperature drops down just a little bit for Saturday, but then we'll start to really see some increase in those temperatures starting Sunday on into middle part of next week when we return to the 90s. Mostly sunny for today. Twin Falls high 67 degrees. For Sun Valley, mostly sunny, a slight chance of snow, believe it or not, and breezy conditions for the Sun Valley area. And for McCall and Cascade, rain and snow with a snow level 7,000 feet, 1 to 2 inches possible there. Mostly cloudy down here in the valley, but for the most part dry. And partly cloudy for Boise much of the day, probably closer to mostly sunny late in the day. Mostly sunny for tomorrow and warming up. Then our temperature drops down a few degrees, slight chance of showers on Saturday, but generally the weekend looking pretty good. And then very warm by Tuesday and Wednesday. That's Liga weather.